Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 619. Happy Juneteenth. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. I invite you to check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. Now, usually I invite you to come on the show, but today I'm pre recording the show because I have a dentist appointment in just a few minutes. So I'm just going to rush through the Let's Go page. Usually I go through several different pages, but I'm running out of time already. So I'm just going to go through the Let's Go page and then the weather, and then I'm out. So let's get started. Let's see. So it's noon now as I'm doing this show. So I can tell you about the Durham Community Food Pantry, which is open until 1. It's run by Catholic Charities. It's in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So basically, you go there, talk to the social worker, one of the social workers, and by the way, they speak Spanish and French. And then you let them know how big your family is so you can get enough food. They'll want to know how many kids you have, etc. Let them know if you can't have dairy or if you can't have pork. And then you can also ask for diapers. They have pull-ups, the little ones for newborn through toddlers, and they have the big ones for adults. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Let's see. It is Juneteenth. So an hour ago, the West End neighborhood Juneteenth celebration started, and it will go until 3 o'clock. So head over there now. They're at Carroll Street Park, and Miss Walker told me that basically they're on Carroll Street from, I think she said Moorhead to, I forgot. Oh, shoot. But anyway, all across the whole area so you over there by the Polly Murray house. I think she said Moorhead all the way to, let's just say points north. But it's a big, big event. They're going to have live entertainment, contests, buffalo soldiers and color guard flag raising, kids activities, food, music, vendors, and more. It's free, of course, and is co-sponsored by the West End Lion Park Legacy Project. So head over there now. It's going on until 3 o'clock in Carroll Street Park and up and down the street. Okay. They'll also be celebrating Juneteenth at historic Stagville. Now, today is the Emancipation Tours. They're going to have a Juneteenth celebration in a couple of days. But for today, it's the Emancipation Tours at 11, at 1, and at 3. So these are 90-minute tours. You can learn how emancipation was celebrated by the enslaved population at this former and huge plantation. And then you can find out how the slave owners tried to figure out ways to hold on to their power and their wealth. So you'll be taking a guided tour. You'll be making indoor and outdoor stops, and then you'll be hopping in your vehicle and taking a quick 3/4 of a mile ride to the next spot. Like I said, it was a gigantic plantation, and you get to see the brilliance of the African slaves because what they call the Great Barn was built by enslaved people using no nails, or rather, I should say, they didn't use any nails or screws. And some African tourists pointed out, which the guides didn't know, the tour guides didn't know, that essentially they used boat building techniques to build the Great Barn, which has withstood all the hurricanes and tornadoes and whatnot from the time of enslavement up to now. So check it out. I know a lot of Black folks. I rarely meet Black people who've been to Stagville because of their, I don't want to say ashamed. We have nothing to be ashamed about, but just not wanting to think about slavery. But if you want to see African genius, you want to see some incredible history, go to Stagville. That's going to be today. The official address is 5828 Old Oxford Highway. All right, and it's free admission. Okay, also happening today, Research Triangle Park, they're hosting Party in the Park, the Juneteenth edition at Hub RTP, which is practically next door to Boxyard RTP. So they're at 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. So they just started a minute ago, and they will go until 3 o'clock. So you're enjoying an afternoon of family friendly fun. Double Dutch jump rope with the 40 plus Double Dutch Club. They're going to have an artist market, splash pad, lawn games, giveaways, community resources, music by DJ Damu, and live musical performances. It's free. Now, if you're taking the kids out to the splash pad, be sure to either let them run around to dry off or have a change of clothes and some towels for the kiddies. All right. Oh, the first 50 will get a voucher for a free icy. How about that? Also happening today, New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals to people in need at 1306 Fayetteville Street from 3 until 6 this evening. Now, Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, they're going to have their Taking Back Thursday live concert series today from 5:30 until 7:30, featuring classic and playful music by duo Dantan. And that's going to be today, like I said, outdoors. It's an outdoor venue, and it's going to be hot out. They have the biggest fan you've ever seen above, so you'll be cooled off and feeling very comfortable as you listen to some great music. Now it's free and you're surrounded by restaurants, so if you get hungry, you can make a quick purchase. Okay, the Fleet Feet Pony Run is today. It starts at and returns to Pony Source Brewing, 219 Hood Street. So they start at 6:15 and then they end around 8:30. You can choose either to run 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you and how you feel. Keep in mind that you need to stay hydrated and maybe wring out a towel and have it around your neck because it's going to be hot this afternoon. Now, the Party of One usually holds a line dance class at the W.D. Hill Recreation Center, but from what I understand, Durham Parks and Recreation is closed. I mean, all the different facilities are closed today for Juneteenth. After all, it's a real holiday. Okay, Al Strong presents Jazz on the Roof. And the roof is of the Durham Hotel downtown at 315 East Chapel Hill Street. So from 7 until 9:30, you can enjoy some really, really great jazz. And it's free. And I think they have food and beverages available for purchase, most likely. Now, tomorrow, line dancing with Jitterbug, and that's going to be at the IR Homes Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Recreation Center, 2000 South Alston Avenue, from 9 until 10. There's a class fee of $4, $3 if you're a senior. And then Counterculture Coffee, they'll be having tasting at 10 from 10 until 11. Their office is at 812 Mallard Avenue. You can follow the smell of the delicious coffee, so you can sample all the different flavors, talk coffee, hang out. And it's right across the street from Seeds, by the way, at 812 Mallard Avenue. Now, if you're in need, the Salvation Army of Durham, they'll be having free food Friday tomorrow from 10 basically until noon-ish while supplies last. Let's put it that way. They're located at 909 Liberty Street. And if you want to volunteer, give them a quick call. I've got the phone number right there if you want to help out. You'll probably have to get there around 8 and help sort the food. And again, that's going to be tomorrow from 10 until noon-ish. And let's see. Oh, the Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one that's downtown on Foster Street, they're going to be having their Friday co-working and networking social from noon until 5. This is where freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers get to spend the last of their work day, their work week, around other people. Some people are tired of being in isolation all the time, so it's a nice opportunity to work around people. So from noon until 4, you'll be doing your usual work, and then from 4 until 5, you'll be meeting your new co-workers, so to speak. Maybe make some new friends, maybe form a new partnership, whatever. So it's free. It's at the Glass Jug tomorrow at noon, 545 Foster Street. And now let's check. I got 5 minutes. Okay. Let's check the weather real quick. Okay. Wow. It's 84 already, and it's only 10:30 right now. So I suppose at noon it should be 87. So it's 87 right now as you're watching the show. And it looks like it's partly cloudy. At least at noon it should be partly cloudy, and then the sun will come back out. Oh, oh, this is a change. Okay. A sudden change in the weather. It looks like around dinner time we might have thunderstorms. It looks like at 6 and 7 there's a 20% chance of thunderstorms. Then the sun will come back out, and it looks like it's going to come and go in terms of the rain. Wow. So technically there's a 40% chance of rain, thunderstorms today. And then tomorrow, the high will be 87 and sunny. I'm glad of that because supposedly it was going to rain on Friday, which is tomorrow. But again, the weather has changed. The weather report has changed, which is great because, it's third Friday tomorrow. So everybody's going to be downtown hanging out and whatnot. Okay, so tomorrow, a high of 87. Today, a high of 91. Gotta go to my dentist appointment. You have a beautiful day, beautiful afternoon. And tomorrow, I think I'll be live. Let's see. I will not be live tomorrow because I'll be at JJ Henderson at the resource fair for the tenants there I'm sorry, not the tenants, the residents there at JJ Henderson. So I think I'll have to pre-record my show again tomorrow. My apologies. But anyway, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow pre-recorded. Ciao for now.